Hi, travelers. Tara here. Yes, I know I'm a bit late. I'm going to be doing, it's going to take me a minute to post the videos up, but I put off a week's worth of work to do the beach event. Um, and with Lou, I had a great time with Lou. Mother Nature decided to come in on the day of the beach event and show us something. We got out to the beach early that morning so we could find a place to park. And the wind kicked up maybe 30 miles an hour, and cars were blowing everywhere. And the minute I saw my Sabilas fly, I was like, So, and then the temperature soared to 112. So we ended up just kind of hanging out on the beach and having a good time. And for those people who weren't able to make the event, perhaps we'll do it again next year. But I don't know about 4th of July because that's crazy. But I had a great time with Lou. We spent 4 days together. And it was just a lot of fun. So what I'm going to do, this is a general reading for the month of July. By the way, I have specials, $20 off all the readings for 1 week only. It started yesterday, and it'll end on the 13th. There is a page on the website when you go to tarot readings or readings by phone. I forget what it's called. It'll say July 2016 specials. If you want to book a reading, it is first come, first serve. Because sometimes people will, what do you call it? They will fill out the form, but they don't make a payment. And so I do require that you make the payment first and then submit the form. And the reason why is because I cannot confirm you or schedule you without being paid. And the reason why is I've had people do that and then they didn't pay. So because I want to make sure that everybody gets scheduled, I ask that you pay first and then submit your form. My friend Sally Kirkman is still doing her Pay What You Want 1 question astrological reading. I'll put the link below in the description box. So get in on that before it's finished. I think she's coming up near the end. And that's pretty much it. So this is going to be, I want to wish all of the Cancer Suns out there a happy birthday. I want to thank the subscribers and the viewers for being patient with me, for not having anything up for almost a whole week. I appreciate that so much. And lastly, I don't like the way I send newsletters out, and I notified some of you about the specials that I'm running for this week. And some of you may have gone to spam. I don't like the way Wix does their quote-unquote shout-outs. But if you subscribe to the website, when I'm announcing specials, then the people who subscribe know about it first. So, and you don't have to wait until I post a reading on YouTube to get a reading. So that's it. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Happy birthday, Cancer Suns. This is a general reading, and it will not resonate with everyone. If that is the case, then what you need to do, you want to know more about your situation, book a personal reading. Also, for those people who are waiting on the Akashic Records, I'm diligently working on those. I got 1 completed yesterday, and I have a few more. So just know that I'm getting to it, and you'll be hearing from me here within the next 24 hours. So let's go ahead and do a 9-card spread for the month of July 2016 for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general reading, and it will not resonate with everyone. Okay? All right. Here we go. 9-card stamp. Oh, that Uranus energy. Knight. Now that's 3 knights. Knight of coins under the deck. The 9 cards are 3 of Swords, Knight of Cups, the Lovers, 5 of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Fool, Knight of Swords. Oh, wow. All 4 knights have come out. Knight of Swords, King of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. I don't know what 4 knights is. Let me take a look at that. Wow. Right off the bat, the cards are doing something. They're doing the most. Okay. Hold on one second. Let me see what these 4 knights are trying to tell me. Okay. And this looks like a relationship situation. There's only 1 cup here, but let's see here. Well, that kind of makes sense in one way. Hold on. I want to see if there's something else it's telling me. Wow. Well, let's see. Oh, come on. Bear with me a second. My phone's been acting funny, and I don't mean like ha-ha funny. Hang on. I don't have my... Oh. Hold on one second, because I want to make sure that I give you the correct interpretation. And there are several with the 4 knights. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see it on this particular place. All right. So one of the meanings of the 4 knights, well, 2. One could mean that there needs to be swift action taken around a situation, but also there is a possibility of extreme either verbal abuse or physical abuse, some type of violence, because we have all of these different energies around. We have the cups, the wands, the swords, and the coins. Right in the center, I have this Knight of Wands, and that is our focus. And this, of course, could represent a fire sign, represents Leo. But by the same token, I tend to see knights as events. They can represent people, but this is someone, if it's a person, this is someone who arrives quite suddenly. But then just as soon as they arrive, they can leave. Okay, so if somebody new has come into your life, just kind of fallen into your lap, just know that that person may not stick around. It looks as though there could be 3 people in a situation. That's a lot of court cards. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this involves a lot of people as well. But I have this 3 of Swords here, and this speaks to, it's called the Lord of Sorrow. And it does speak to heartbreak and disappointments in a relationship. But what I see is that out of this, something else has come along. There's another offer with this Knight of Cups. This could be someone traveling from west to east, a tentative offer. And then I have the Lovers here, which says that there is a choice to be made. It's not like the 2 of Cups, but there's a choice to be made. And there's a lot of conflict surrounding this. This speaks to a lot of arguments and fights and outside influences. This could be people, it could be a bickering online, which could be what it is here, because I do have the Knight of Swords, and he's all about communications. This could be something that happened quite publicly. Let's say somebody broke up with you on Facebook, or there's been words said back and forth on Facebook or on social media. Maybe somebody's calling your house and giving you a hard time. Or there could have been public arguments, like in front of the grocery store or out in front of your house. But there's a lot of people involved in this. And I think there's a bunch of young people because the knights represent between 20 something and 30 something, early 30s. So this could be a lot of young people involved in this. But out of this fight and this arrival or this event, this sudden event, it's like there's a chance to start over. But the negative meaning, the flip side, the shadow side of the Fool card is not to be naive and foolish and reckless. Okay, and with this energy across the center here with the Five of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Fool card, that's kind of what it reads like. It's whatever this is, it's some foolishness, and there's a lot of confusion surrounding it. Too many people, too many hands in the pot, too many voices are coming in. And then I have this king here who's kind of looking at, so this could literally be 3 women and 1 man. Okay, the knights, typically we don't look at those as males. They don't have any sex per se. So this could be 3 women fighting over 1 man. Okay, again, we have that theme of 3, this 3 of coins here. Building something, someone being in a position of authority, or someone, that guy on the bench, someone who per se has power over 2 other people, maybe. And this is definitely a choice here. And I'm reading this Knight of Wands as an event, something changing quite suddenly. And people having options, deciding what is it that you really want to do. And maybe one of these people has already made the decision that they're going to bow out of the situation. I do have this particular knight writing out of the picture. So this could be, if it's 3 women, 1 woman has went ahead and said, okay, that's enough of that damn foolishness, and she's leaving. So it's going to be up to the other 2 to decide whether or not this public fight, this whatever this is it really worth it? And the person, it looks, the way it's reading for me is that this guy kind of doesn't want to make the decision. Okay, and news is coming to him. Maybe the women are fighting, and they're blowing up his phone back and forth, but he's kind of passive in the situation, and to me this indicates that he's not going to make that choice here. He's not going to make it. Something is going to happen where there's going to be an opportunity to start fresh or anew, or as I say, it can remain that same foolish situation. Let's take a look and see what this, I want to see what the Knight of Wands is about. I want to see what the Five of Wands is about and what the Knight of Swords is trying to tell me. If this situation sounds familiar to you, I think the smartest person of the bunch is this Knight right here. That's just my opinion, though. I'm not there in the situation, and I don't know what the particulars are, so I can't say one way or the other. It's as if here you broke up, or you found out there was somebody else quite suddenly, unexpectedly, but yet you still don't want to leave. And that's what all the conflict and the strife is about. So let's first take a look at this Knight of Cups and see what the Knight of Cups is trying to tell us, because he touches every card. This is past, present, future. Past, present, and future. And so the future, this could be literally a guy that's got 3 or 4 chicks, player, and he's just kind of hanging out and letting everybody do whatever the hell they want to do. And what it's doing really is stroking his ego. Okay, he's able to stay above the fray and grin and chuckle because everybody else is out in the middle of the street clowning publicly. You know, you like that kind of thing. Right. Now, I have the Costanza, Messaggere, and the Letterato on the Knight of Wands. So somebody has been contacted by this King of Wands and has been saying to them, you know, really, baby, you the one for me. The rest of them don't mean nothing to me. But it's not what he's saying, it's what he's doing. And I think that this is the whole crux of the matter. I think this particular king, this fire sign guy, is telling each of these chicks the same thing. Okay? Player, player. Now, we're going to look at the Five of Wands. This deception has brought about a very, very negative change. In other words, this guy's stealing. He's not just, for some of you, you may have even been giving this clown money. You know, but the safe can also represent your security. And people can steal all kinds of things from you. They don't have to steal just your possessions. They can steal your time, your trust, your energy. And this is what the fight is over. I think somehow or another, all of the women that are surrounded in this situation have suddenly realized that this guy is a player. Okay? Knight of Swords. Gran Signore. The Casa. Dottore. Now, in a sense, maybe this guy can be married and he's got other chicks on the side. Dottore. The Dottore can either reference this guy's profession. If he's not a doctor, he could be a lawyer, he can be an accountant, he can be a therapist, someone in a professional capacity. Maybe you have, you know, you're trying to convince this person that we need to go to therapy because you know, the relationship is really, really on the rocks. You know, why are you cheating? Why are you doing this? I don't understand what's happening. There could be children involved in this because they do have these knights here. But let me take a look at the Fool card. And I want to see how this Fool's coming into play. Now, this speaks to recklessness and being naive and being foolish. The female lover, l'amante. See her? The dilettante. Stupid actions and stupid behavior. Morte. Okay? This is going to end one way or the other. And basically what I'm getting is that, you know, it's really time for this now. Don't be foolish. Don't be naive. And you're going to have to put a stop to that crap. Whatever that means for you. You know, personally, if it's a bunch of chicks, y'all need to get and whoop his ass. That's what I say. But instead of fighting each other, you know, that's how I feel about it. But anyway, that is the messages that I have for you. I can't really say how this is going to end for you. It does not look like people will be budging in some respect. Maybe this guy is saying, okay, well, I'm not going to give up either one of them. Or maybe he's telling each chick something different where he's kind of trying to keep everybody kind of corralled, like he's got a little harem going on. But whomever this is, this person represents, and this could be an earth sign person. So if you find yourself in this situation and you're an earth sign, if you've decided to walk away, I think that's the best thing because that's really a gift for you in the grand scheme of things. These other two people are going to have to figure it out what they're going to do. But this really reads like a guy that's got maybe married. He's got 2 to 3 extra chicks on the side, you know, or it could be a married guy who's got a chick on the side, you know, and he's got kids, you know, and he's trying to maintain his position, and he's been a selfish bastard. That's all I got to say. I hope that message helped, and until next time, namaste.